Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Just, I'm actually dipping my toes in the water this morning. It's, it's a bit overcast today. That's not what I ordered. Did they not get the memo? Somebody didn't get the memo. Anyway, it's still beautiful. It's about 21 degrees, I think, this morning. And it's quite lovely, even though it's overcast. So if you're jumping on this morning, say hi. Good morning, Sophie. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Wednesday, the 4th of November, 2020. Big day, I guess, for election, whatever's going on in America, although I'm not tracking it. But big day for you. A big day for you. Why is it a big day for you? Because it's the 4th of November, 2020. And this day is not coming again. So how are you gonna live this day? How are you gonna show up on this day? Who are you gonna be today? Because the thing is, you get to decide. You get to choose. So let me know if you're jumping on this morning. How is your mojo? Boom, boom. Mine is pretty epic. Definitely being in a warmer climate suits me. Let's put it like that. It suits me. So Sophie, how's your mojo? Nikki, how's your mojo this morning? Mine's about an 8.2. An 8.2. It'd be a little bit higher if I had some better sleep, but yeah. But apart from that, it's an 8.2. So what's your mojo this morning? I'm dipping my feet in the water. Oh, hope you can hear me. It's a little bit windy. Despite the sun not being the bright sunshine, it is still lovely. Like I said, it's about 21 degrees. I'm up to my knees. It is lovely. It is absolutely lovely. Oh, it's so refreshing. Sophie is probably about a 7, which is good, as I was about a 4 earlier in the week and at the weekend. Ooh, no, 4's not good. So 7 compared to that is definitely better. So what can you do today to make it even better? What do you need for yourself? Nikki, 6. Nikki is a 6. Well, one of the biggest things that that I go on about, guys, is exercise. I did a 10k yesterday, and I've just come out for a little jog this morning. I'm going on a little gentle bike ride this afternoon, and I've got a boot camp tonight. Oh my god! But do you know what? When I'm away, I exercise even more. I love exercising. So when I'm away and don't put myself under that pressure to work, I exercise even more, and I love it. But the thing is, I eat more, so I need to. There's a lot more ice cream consumed, a few more cocktails, and I haven't had a cocktail yet. I've had some beer and some cider. So anyway, how are you doing this morning? I put today's Wise Up Wednesday because it is Wednesday, and we do Wise Up Wednesday. Sophie's saying I got a massage later, which will be amazing. Went for a run yesterday afternoon after not going for a few weeks. So and that's probably, Sophie, that's what shifted the needle from the 4 to the 7. Exercise and just a bit of self-care, and that doesn't mean all pampering and sitting in a circle with your legs crossed. It's like trying to tune into yourself and thinking about what it is that you need, really trying to understand what it is you need. And I pretty much think that for me personally, I've learned more about myself in the last 18 months than I have the previous 50 odd years. Wow, right? I've been thinking about that a lot. When I come on holiday, how about you? When you're away on holiday, does it make you think about what you're doing? Does it make you ponder even deeper than you already do? I'm a deep thinker. When I come away, I think about those things even more. And yeah, I think I've learned so much about myself in the last 18 months. When you face something, a crisis, a challenge, or whatever, sometimes it can feel and seem like the worst thing in the world and that you'll never come back through it. But there is, and through that struggle, trying to find and hold on to life, to you, to finding a way to push on through the darkness, through the pain, through the struggle is really fucking tricky. And I know from my last 18 months, I'm more resilient through having been through what I've been through. And that's the thing. Through struggle, there's strength. But of course, when we're in the fucking struggle, we just want out. We just want the pain to stop. But I have honestly learned more about myself in the last 18 months than I have in all of the 50 years before. And that's from someone who studies personal development. And the reason why it hasn't worked, and I'm sharing this with you because I don't want you to go through the same thing that I've been going through. I want you to overcome your struggles, your challenges, to tap into the real fucking you, know who the hell you are, so that life gets real good. This is why I'm sharing this with you. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh God, typical Adams. But so yeah, the last 18 months, I've really, really tapped into myself, and I'm still tapping into myself, and I'm sharing that when I rock up here with you every day. But the reason is I did all that personal development before, but it wasn't coming from the real me. I wasn't really tuning into me and my identity and who I was. And when you don't know who you are, I mean, it wasn't a conscious thing like, oh, I don't know who I am. Who the fuck is Sam Adams? No, it wasn't that. But I was living from a place of pretense. And when you do that, your choices about life and work and relationships come from false foundations. So you're never going to feel satisfied. You're going to be trying to get life to give you that sense of identity. But you have to give yourself your sense of identity. Oh, that was really powerful. You do. And that's what I've learned in the last 18 months. Good morning, Tina. 6.5, slightly up despite a banging headache, trying to stay positive despite all the crap flying around me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's always crap, though, Tina. There's always going to be crap. That's the thing. No one said life is fair. There will guarantee 100% always be problems, always things to worry about, to get our heads in a funk about, and it's our choice how we deal with it. It absolutely is. When all is said and done, my sister always said, if I go to her with a problem or an issue, she brings me right down to her, and she always says, "Did anyone die? Did anyone die?" And 99.9% of the time, no one has fucking died. So it's irrelevant. And that's what I put up today. Memento Mori. Memento Mori. Remember death. And the reason I put that up is because in the last 24 hours, that phrase, Memento Mori, has come into my life. I was reading something yesterday, and it was in a book I was reading. And then this morning, I was reading something completely different, and it was in there as well. And I just thought that's got to be a sign, because I've never heard that phrase, Italian phrase, never heard it before, and it comes into my life twice. So I see that as a bit of a sign. Good morning, Sandra Davis. How are you this morning? 6 out of 10. We did a nudge that needle a little bit this morning. Look at this. I'm out in Lanzarote. I'm up to my knees. I'm seriously thinking about taking my shorts off and dipping the whole body in. What do you think? I should do it, shouldn't I, really? Stop being a wuss. So today is Memento Mori. That is Wise Up Wednesday for today. Remember death. You are going to fucking die. We all are. And I don't mean that in a depressive way. I mean to share it with you because it's come into my life. So therefore I need to share it. But we are all going to die. We are only here for a very short time. In the grand scheme of the universe, if you think this universe has been around for thousands of years, you are already a winner anyway. You beat 499 million other sperm to get to the egg. I looked it up because I wasn't sure of the figures. I kept saying it, that you're a winner because you won the race to fertilize the egg, but actually it's 500 million sperm go to try and get to that egg, and you won it. So you are here for a reason. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with your life? What are you going to do today? Remember death. It's all coming to all of us. So make the most of this day, the 4th of November, 2020. Nikki, absolutely, Sam. Have an amazing day. I have to head off. Lanzarote looks like exactly the place to be. It absolutely is. A bit windy, but it's always windy in Lanzarote, which is great in the summer when it's baking hot. but it's a lovely 21 degrees. There's a woman just come to this. I'm in this little cove. It was just me here. There's the main beach over there. Don't know if you can see that. But this little cove, this lady's just going to come and get in the water, and there's me with my shorts on. It's being a wuss. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys this morning. And I hope that that has some meaning for you. And I hope that it helps you think about what you're doing, who you are, tapping into your identity a little bit more, understanding what's important for you today and each day of your life. Morning. So I'm going to go. Don't forget, we've also got the 30-day Get Real Intensive starting on the 16th of November. You can be a part of the Get Real Intensive, and I think now more than ever. Absolutely. And in my Facebook group, It Starts With You, which is a free group, we're going to be doing much more in there, and some of you are probably watching this in there anyway. But over the next 28 days, as we go into lockdown tomorrow, I want us all to show up for each other. If you're struggling, show up and share it. That's the thing. When we struggle, most people step away, right? And they don't share. I had a client this morning, didn't message me yesterday. And immediately someone doesn't do what they're supposed to do in terms of check in. I know they're struggling, or I know there's something going on. We step away when actually we should lean in. So if you're struggling, please share it in the group. If you can feel like you can help someone, support someone, please share it in the group. If you've got something to offer, share it in the group. You know, that could be, I'm hoping to do a little bit of karaoke. Not sure if we're allowed to do it on Facebook or how that's going to work, but my friend Diana is an absolute amazing singer. She's going to come in, we're going to sing some tunes together. My friend Carrie is a yoga teacher. She's going to do some little yoga bits with us. My friend Victoria is a meditation lady. She's going to do share some stuff with you guys. So if you've got something to share that can lift the well-being, and well-being, we always say well-being like that, don't we? Oh, how's your well-being? Or whatever. But it's, are you a well-being? Not doing, well-being. It means something. It's significant. Break it down. So I want to help you all be well-beings during this 28 days and share stuff in the free group. But like I said, you can join my intensive, which is the Get Real Intensive. It's about tapping into the fucking hell, who the fuck you are. Sorry for all the swearing. I'm so passionate about it now because it's helped me so much understand me and live a better life and be more fulfilled and be happier and do the thing that I want to do, which is this, talking to you, motivating, which is coaching, helping people get real, tap into themselves so they can go after their true goals and their true desires. That's my passion. And I would not have found it without these last 18 months. So I am grateful for that. And I finally accept who I am. That's the colour of my skin, my big afro hair, the fact that I'm gay, the fact that I'm 53 and I'm getting older. Fuck it, I'm getting older, but I'm still here and I've still got plenty of energy and life left in me. Sophie says we've got a 2-day well-being event at work, so that will be really good. Awesome. So you can maybe share some tips you get from that, Sophie, in the It Starts With You group. This whole 28 days is about helping one another. The 30-day intensive is another level. If you are ready for change, if you are ready to take action on yourself and who you are and tapping into the real you, because if you don't, and I'm speaking from experience, if you don't know who you are, then the things that you're going after and how you're showing up in the world is built on false foundations. And it's accepting who you are, knowing who you are, understanding who you are, all your quirky ways. You know, I'm flawed as fuck. I've said things wrong. I've done things wrong. Many things. But I'm okay. I accept myself for that. I have to forgive myself for that, you know, and move on. Today is a new day. The past is in the past. And who knows what's out there in the future. But if you've got goals out in the future and you're heading for them, but you can't live in the moment, you can't accept who you are, I promise you, when you get to what it is that you say that you want, it won't feel half as good as it could. And the way it can feel really good is by you knowing you. Oh, preach! Good morning. Oh, Tina, have a fantastic Wednesday, everyone, and have a pre-lockdown day. Yes, everybody, go have an amazing day. This is your last kind of full free day. I'm very lucky. I'm in Lanzarote. Restaurants and bars are still open. We can come to the beach, and the weather is quite nice. So I feel very lucky that I'm here. you know, I've dipped in the water. Look at that, lovely. Ah, good morning and goodbye. Have a great day. Go check out the Get Real Intensive. It's 97 quid. That is all. And I promise you, it'll be transformational. I promise you there will be breakthroughs, because I know that, because we did it in the last 30-day one that we did. And this one's going to be even better. So I'll speak to you all soon. Have